She got that fire, but the chick compared to Cali, no. She's so happy when she's next to me.
Hey guys, welcome back to Alicia's channel. This is Alicia. I'm her wife, Courtney. Now we back with another video for you guys. I know we've been gone for a while. A lot has happened. So this is pretty much a life update, and we just kind of want to, like I said, update you guys
before we get back into
posting
regular, because I feel like, I don't know,
it's just so much that's been going on. It's like, how can we not put this out and then
especially
come
because
out with a new video?
I'm about to be vlogging a lot, so if we mention things that have happened recently that are big deals, it's like, oh wow, so you'll know already and be
right. Like, we just want to catch y'all up, and then move forward.
It's June, and
a couple days away from my birthday.
I haven't posted in 2 months, so what's been happening in the last 2-3 months is starting off. We'll just start off with the bad shit because Courtney said we should get out the way.
Yeah, let's start off with all the bad things that happened. So some of the bad things that happened was, if you follow me on Instagram, you realize that I lost my grandmother. She was like my mother. She raised me from the age of literally newborn to I was 12. Not saying that my mother wasn't in my life, but my granny was the main person. So yeah, she passed, and it wasn't due to COVID or anything. She just was 87, and she been trying to dip. You know what I'm saying? So when she passed, it was crazy. I literally had told Alicia, I was like, okay, yeah, you know, we went to go see her January 30th. I'll never forget when we came back. That was the day that we came back, January 30th. But we went to go see her in January, talked to her. I didn't know she was like fully blind and everything, but we talked, laughed, spent a lot of time with her. I gave her a hug and I was like, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna see you next time or whatever. And she was like, okay, cool. So like a month later, I was like, getting a call from my mom, and she was like, hey, you know, just want to let you know that because I was working out. We was working out. We was working out together.
We just got done working out.
No, we wasn't done. We wasn't done.
I was done.
I was like, let me pause this. You was done because you had to use the restroom, but I wasn't done. I wasn't done working out, and I was just like, my mom's calling me at like 6 o'clock in the morning, so something's up. So I was like, I'm gonna call her when I finish. Then something was like, just answer the phone. And I got the call that I dreaded so often. Yeah. And she was like, Granny left this morning, blah, 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 blah. They going to take her body and wooty wooty woo. Because my mom was the primary caretaker, and she was her POA. For those who don't know, power of attorney. Yeah, it just happened like that. Like, she said she had checked on her at like 4 in the morning. And then at 6:30, she woke up and she was still warm, and she called. She was like, Ma, are you okay? Ma, are you okay? And then she checked on her and she was gone. So, yeah, that was like really, really hard for me. It still is challenging, but I just know that I wouldn't bring her back because, you know, she wasn't able to live the life she wanted to live on her own.
Yeah, she couldn't. It wasn't a good quality of life.
It wasn't a good quality
of life.
Not to
mention, it's okay if it's not a good quality of life, because that's what happens when you get older. But she honestly was happy with her life. She was ready to go. Like, every human should want to live and then want to die on their own terms. Like, that's how she went out. Like, she was ready to go. She was happy to go. So it was a beautiful human life.
It was. It tore me up for a minute because the weekend of her funeral, we had to go out there a weekend before we planned to go back out there because
to actually visit her.
Exactly. And we didn't plan on her dying. We was going out there, and I literally had talked to her the Sunday before that I got the call or whatever. And I told her, I was like, Granny, I'm coming out there to see you. And she was like, okay, cool. And I had just sang to her favorite song. And we just chopped it up a little bit as much as she could. And then after that, I gave her like a big old laugh, and my mom had started crying because she was like, I haven't even heard my mom laugh like that in a while. I was the only one who could get her to like die laughing like that. So sounds horrible saying die laughing, but okay, sorry.
Right. Clearly, we're okay now.
Yeah, yeah, I'm okay now because I know she's at rest and I know she's at peace. But when we was driving to that funeral, to the burial ground, it was very, very, very hard for me because I remember taking this. My grandfather used to serve in the he used to serve in the army and he fought in the Korean War. So I remember in 1999 driving with my grandmother to go bury my grandfather, and she got buried on top of him.
So we went to the same place.
So we went to the same place. So that was my second time being there, and it was just very, very, very hard for me. It was just a tough weekend, period.
With that being said, of course, we were going to take a break due to grieving, and then not to mention, my mother is dead. So my biological mother is dead. So that kind of put me in a bad space, like dealing with that little burial thing. And I was just like, I'm triggered. So then I got into a bad place, and then I was like depressed and shit. And I was like, don't give a shit about YouTube right now. Like, I could care the fuck less.
Like, we literally were doing
the
as
bare
much as
minimum,
we can to
like,
get by. We were just
every
literally getting
day,
by.
we were just like grieving for over a month. It was like insane.
It was hard.
It was a very, very hard time. Not to mention, skip me because I'm like, my mom died 2 years ago. But that's why I was going to, because I felt low too. Like very, very low within my own stuff that was very, very close to home and personal. But in the same subject and craziness, when we were out there in St. Louis burying Courtney's grandma, the day we were leaving, I got a gun pulled out on me. So that was fucking traumatizing and ridiculous. And it was like, I don't know how to explain it. It's more traumatizing to Courtney to know that it happened than it is for me, because the whole time it happened, like, I was scared, but I felt safe because I have a lot of faith in God, and I feel like I'm covered in the blood of Jesus. I feel like I have favor over my life, so I didn't feel like, oh my God, this is it, I might die right now. I never felt like that. Like, it was just scary, but I knew I wasn't gonna die or anything. So it was.
She was on the phone with Liz the whole time. If y'all don't know who Liz is, that's our best friend who had the two-tone hair.
Probably don't remember.
Yeah, you probably don't remember,
but yeah, I was on the phone. But that's besides the point. Yeah, it was a shitty ass situation, and that was like on top of dealing with having to bury her grandmother. That happened on that trip. Like that was the day after the funeral.
That was the day after the funeral.
So that was insane. And I have just recently got over having like I take anxiety pills because I have like severe ass anxiety to where it literally made my blood pressure rise over stroke level. And it was like that daily until my doctor found out. He was like, yo, you could have died. Like, you could have had a stroke in your 20s. Like, that's how stressed I used to be. So, one of my stresses is, like, I don't like sitting in the cars because I feel like anything bad can happen. Like, I was raised in the hood. I've lived in the hood. Chicago's not, I don't live in the hood now, but Chicago is Chicago, no matter where you are. So, it's just, like, that's a trauma. I don't like sitting in cars. And I finally got over that fear. And I was out there just sitting in the car, relaxing and staying by myself, and it happened. So now I'm like back to that level of not wanting to just sit in cars anymore, and that's annoying. So I have to teach myself how to get out of that trauma. We'll see how long that fucking takes. But that happened, and then in the process of that happening, Courtney's family tried to act like I was lying about it. So
look, y'all,
that made me not like her family, so that's another
times 10.
So now it's like that was another situation that I went through. So I'm like burying Courtney's grandmother, reliving my mom's death, getting the gun pulled out on me, then getting people being like, oh well, if it did actually happen, if it did, which is right, like it may not even have happened because like I'm lying. People are like, well, if it did happen, then you shouldn't have been out there anyway. Why are you sitting in the car anyway? Like justifying that it was okay that it happened to me. And I'm like, I've been gaslighted with very real shit that happens to me my entire life. So to go through that again as an adult.
It was another trigger.
It was another trigger. So I was just
triggered.
I was just low. And it didn't make me feel any better because I'm like, that pissed off Courtney, and now it puts Courtney at odds with her family, and it makes me feel like it's my fault. But I literally didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. And I feel like shit is my fault. Because, you know what I'm saying? It ain't.
It ain't your fault.
So that just makes me feel low. And I've always been somebody who's been, not trying to sound like a victim, but picked on in a way where it's like so many people okay with doing it as a group. You feel like because the majority is doing it, you're the one that's wrong.
Right.
Even though you're just sitting there innocent and motherfuckers are just picking at you. This has been my life over and over and over and over again. Because I'm adopted. Since I've grown up, just people picking at me as a group. So I always feel like, well, because it's more people than me, I must be really in the wrong. And I can't figure out what I'm doing.
It make you question your truth.
When I'm literally just surviving and thriving. But it just put me in a very, very, very low place. So that was something insane too. I made a list, so I'm gonna see what else we need to talk about.
I just feel
that
like
was all the negative stuff.
That was literally all the negative stuff, and like she said, it makes her feel even lower because it puts me at odds with my family. But at the same time, I'm on my Prince Harry shit. My wife is my family. You know, she comes first. If people want to get all technical and biblical with it, your wife come first. Then it's your other family. Then it's everything else. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. It's just I did the right thing. All I gotta say is, with my wife, I'm going to make sure that I stand beside her 10 toes. That's what I'm supposed to do.
100%.
100%, and it ain't gonna change. And whoever don't fuck with it, don't fuck with it. It's me and her until the wheels fall off. Period. And I'm not doing anything other than that. I'm gonna protect my wife.
So that was all of the negative things that had happened that had us like feeling low. Mm-hmm. But the good things that have happened in the process, we wanted to update y'all on some good things because you don't want to just be negative. Mm-hmm. But I got some new tattoos and piercings. I know in my I didn't get no new tattoos, did I?
Yes, you did.
Well, I did get a new tattoo.
You got your mom tattoo?
Yeah, right, because my mom passed away. And then I've been telling y'all, I got 2 piercings. But I've been telling y'all on my thing that I'm about to be getting tatted and not really pierced up. I just got a few piercings because I just like them. I might get more, but I don't have anything in mind now. I wanted to get my nipples pierced. My nipples are already very sensitive. Chill out. Oh. My nipples are already very sensitive, so I feel like they would really be sensitive if I got them pierced. So could you not? So I don't want to get that done anymore. But I got a new tattoo, which is, I'll just insert it. I got a new tattoo right here, this one, because my mom passed away, like I said, so I got the mother with the rose. I'm really, like, nonchalant in life, so I wanted to just get a tombstone that said mom, but I was like, that's kind of shitty. But she dead, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. But I got the rose instead, which is nice. Give her flowers. Mm-hmm. But, and then I got my Medusa pierced. My best friend has this pierced, and Courtney, and I like it. I
am my best friend.
And I like it. So I wanted to get it because I got nice lips, and I feel like people who have nice lips should get Medusas. Because I've seen people with no lips get Medusa, and I just be like, wow, why would you bring attention to that area? So I have nice lips, so I thought I should get it. And I was looking for something else to get. Plus, I don't want my face, because you know how when people get certain piercings, you be like, I know she gay. I didn't want to get no piercings that looked like that's a butch ass piercing. I didn't want to get no shit like that. I wanted to get a
like
piercing.
The old school dykes that
get shit over here or the eyebrows. Like
I definitely was over here lip piercing. I'm gonna insert a picture right here.
Raggedy.
And it was horrible. But I made sure. I said I would never get a tongue piercing, and I said I would never get that dumbass eyebrow piercing. I just hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah, it's very raggedy.
I hate it.
So, and that's no shade. I don't like it. I think it's tacky. It is. So I wanted to get something that was dainty and cute and just girly. Like it ain't even like, it don't make you look no way but cute. I wanted to get something like that. So I already had my double nose, and then I got this because I just feel like it's right here. It's in a small area, all 3 of them, but they cute. So I got those, and I also got a piercing under my tongue, which I really wanted because it looks cool, and I really wanted to have a piercing in my mouth. But I already had my tongue pierced, and I don't like that. It cracked my tooth, and it caused the whole issue. I had to get a root canal. I only had 1 root canal in my life, which was that one, because I cracked my tooth and from that tongue ring. And I was like, that is just bad oral hygiene. So I took that out. I was like, I'm never getting a tongue piercing again. So I got my web pierced because I really just wanted something in my mouth because it's fun. Plus, I bite my nails, and I feel like I needed something in my mouth to, like, deal with the oral sensation of, like, because I don't really bite my nails no more. What is wrong with you right now?
You said you wanted something in your mouth.
We're supposed to be recording a nice video and you just being sexual the whole time.
It's nice. I'm not being sexual the whole time.
Is that tequila?
Yes.
I finally started. I went to school to be an esthetician. I never really talked about that on my YouTube channel. Maybe I did a few times. I don't know.
A little bit.
A little bit. And then I've posted like esthetician videos here and there of me like doing stuff on Courtney. But now I'm finally going to be focusing on becoming an esthetician full time. So I'm gonna be doing that, and I'm gonna take my license test soon, so I can be a licensed esthetician. So that's gonna be fun. I'm super excited. I'm gonna leave a link below to my esthetician page. Follow it so you can be my client. If you're out of town, you can always. Everybody always come to Chicago. It's a big city, so if you ever come here, you can maybe book with me. And if you live near here, you can book with me. But yeah, I'm gonna be I'm going to take my studies serious, where I, you know what I'm saying. And Courtney is gonna be. She's thinking about stop doing hair, and she wants to do real estate.
I love y'all. I love doing hair. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes when you monetize your passion, it could kind of take the fun out of things.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do it as heavy as I've been doing it. And also, like I said, I am young. I do not have
crazy pills.
I do not have any obligations other than my wife. And my wife but my wife is doing her own thing. I want to do my own thing, and I want to try as many things as I can. Yeah. Not just to be on some, I'm trying to make money as many ways as I can, but I am trying to increase my skill set. Yeah. I just want to learn new things. I want to do different things, and that's it.
And that's something real estate is a really good idea. Everybody wants a dream home. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants a dream car. It's amazing. So to be in that industry, you're not just selling homes to other people. You can find your own dream home. Mm-hmm. You can sell yourself your dream home. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got way more connections, not to mention the money is freaking fantastic. Mm-hmm. So that's also great. But
it's coming soon.
It's the selling yourself the best house and having the best connections
coming
to find that house. So that's what it is. Because our wedding is coming up. We get married next April. So the next step after that is children.
Not next April. This April coming up.
It's 2022, so next year, it means it's next April. The hell?
Am I tweaking?
You are tweaking.
All right.
This April passed, this year. That's how I say it. Next April, 2023. Not to mention, April was 2 months ago, so it really is next April. Okay. But,
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second.
Where you going?
Put on my lips.
They dry? Her lips dry.
I want you now, boots. All these niggas taking jacket because they know that I'm the truth. What's in real world?
It's not many more things, guys, but yeah, we're changing our career paths, both of us, so that's nice and exciting. The next big thing in our life is moving to Vegas. Mm-hmm. Moving to Vegas may happen before or after our wedding. We would like it to happen before. Our wedding is actually in Vegas itself. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we want to move to Vegas as well, which is definitely happening. But we just, you got to figure out that time slot of when. So that's another big thing. It's two big things that's definitely happening. Mm-hmm. Moving to Vegas and us having our because we are already married, as y'all know. But if you don't know, we are married. Actually, do you have a ring on?
Keep that thing on me.
Keep that thing on me, boy. I take my ring off as soon as I get in the house. It feel like
we both do.
Thick ass Apple Watch.
Now you see what I be talking about.
Prison, yes.
When I first wore my wedding ring, I was like, I hate this. Because I don't even wear jewelry. I wear jewelry for a day, but having to be obligated to wear my ring,
man,
I just be like so annoyed.
I love it.
I love it, but it's just another
24/7. No,
I don't even wear jewelry 24/7.
Yeah. I wear my earrings 24/7, but that's it.
I wear tunnels. Something I could just.
And the only thing left is to tell y'all that we about to start vlogging like crazy. I just don't want y'all to be looking crazy when y'all when the vlog started and Courtney pick up the camera. They're family vlogs. We're married. This is my wife. So, the vlogs, we're gonna be vlogging. That's gonna be a big part. So we want y'all to see everything. And I really like my lock content is never gonna go away. As long as I have locks, y'all gonna always see me get my hair done. Yeah. But I know my vlogs are about to be a big part of this because we got a lot of stuff going on. And I'm starting a family. I'm married now. The next step is children, buying houses. You know how these YouTubers do? They be starting by themselves, and then they get married, then they have babies, then they buy a house and buy another house. They be rich, life elevates. That's what's about to happen to us. We about to be those YouTubers that y'all watch go from being regular people to bussing. Bussing. Y'all about to watch us have babies. Y'all about to watch us build our house. Y'all about to watch us move cross country. Y'all about to watch us do everything. Cheers to it. I'm manifesting it because I'm about to be that. I am that. I am what? That girl. So that's it, and I'm super excited. And the last thing that's on the list, because I made a list to make this video, is like, what content are y'all interested in? But I put a laughing emoji. I put a laughing emoji next to that statement on the list of things I'm going to talk about in this video, because I always ask y'all that, and y'all always tell us, and y'all always say vlogs. Vlogs and couples videos is the main comment I always get over and over again whenever I ask y'all what kind of content y'all want to see, even on Instagram. So that's exactly what y'all are about to get. Vlog. My boobs are sweaty.
I'm hollering.
So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We just didn't want to come back on here. I just don't be liking that. When I'm invested in people, I be like, damn, bitch, where was you at? So, damn, bitch, I'm right here. That's what I wanted to tell y'all.
Yeah,
That's it.
Tequila got me feeling so sad.
So
Saucy
sad.
Santana.